This is the MonDak OilField Review with host Jason Speece.
My name is Jason Speece, and this is the MonDak OilField Review, heard on the Crude Life Media Network. On today's episode, we talk with Dr. Loren C. Scott, energy expert and economist.
Meridian Energy Group of Belfield, North Dakota, is building the most technologically advanced oil refinery on the planet, the Davis Refinery, a project designed to achieve emission control levels the industry has never seen before. The Davis Refinery, working for North Dakota. MeridianEnergyGroupInc.com.
Welcome back to the MonDak OilField Review, heard on the Crude Life Media Network. My name is Jason Speece, and I'm your host today. Up next, Dr. Loren C. Scott, energy expert and economist.
I just think that uncertainty in the oil and gas industry is just a fact of life. You know, Jason, you're a much younger guy than I am, but, you know, it used to be uncertainty was almost zero in this industry. If you went back before the formation of OPEC, if you went back to the period from 1950, let's say, through the early part of the 70s, the price of oil varied between $2.50 and $3 a barrel for like 2.5 decades. It was the easiest thing in the economy to predict. And then suddenly OPEC was formed. And when OPEC was formed, that has changed everything. And uncertainty became just the norm in this industry. And that's why, I've always argued that having taught forecasting for 30 years at LSU, that this is the second most difficult thing in the economy to forecast is oil prices, because you never know what's going to happen next. And part of the reason you don't know is because 2/3 of the oil reserves in the world are under the land of countries where the government's running the oil company. And you never know what they're going to do. Who could have predicted in the latter part of 2014 that the Saudis were going to throw their hands up in the air and just turn on the faucets, and pump a bunch of oil in the market, hoping to destroy the fracking business in the United States? You just never know what they're going to do. So uncertainty is more the norm in this industry than it is the exception. How can you predict that the president was going to come along and say, I'm going to change this deal, except the fact that he talked about it during his campaign run? I don't know. I just don't see it. I just see that that uncertainty in this industry is going to remain a factor.
To listen to the full-length interview with Dr. Loren C. Scott, or to listen to other MonDak OilField reviews, visit thecrudelife.com. That's thecrudelife.com. The MonDak OilField Review is part of the Crude Life Media Network. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter. All those social media links can be found at thecrudelife.com. From the staff of the MonDak OilField Review, we're asking you to be happy, be safe, and keep it turning to the right. It seems everywhere I go these days, someone is telling me about the success of Hatch coaching. Listen to what professional speaker Mark J. Lindquist has to say.
He is a person in this market and now in markets across the country with Hatch coaching that is revolutionizing the way people approach the business. He's reinventing the way people look at the people model. That's why he brings in hundreds of people from all over the country who are trying to figure out how to do what he's doing in their market.
For more information, call 701-212-1572 or visit coachingwithhatch.com. That's coachingwithhatch.com.